Jessie B. Scrapbooking back with another process video, and today I'm working on the Scrapbook Generation 6x6 paper pad, and this is sketch 2. This is for the class, so I can't show the sketch, but I can show you what I plan on working on. And it's going to be, I'm getting down to the last of these pictures that I took with my daughter. I think I have 2 more after this and I'll be done. So I actually went and found this. It's a 6x8 paper pad that I got at Tuesday morning. It's a Maggie Holmes, and I don't have a whole lot of the papers left. I have been using it. And so I think I'm going to go with maybe this green color and this green color. So that's my idea. So we'll see how it works out. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I do here is pick out my papers, and I'm going to put them down and, well, trim them and then put them down. And I was thinking about using this yellow cardstock, kind of, not as actually using it for the colors, but just to line up all my papers on, and then like bring in a another color for the sides that show. But I ended up not doing that and getting rid of the yellow cardstock and bringing in just another piece of cardstock for the back. But the color kept throwing me. Even though I knew it wasn't staying, it just kept throwing me off a little bit. So this layout has quite a few pictures on it, and in the original sketch it had 3 I think there were 3x3s down the one side, and that's where that picture is going to go. But I had such tall pictures that I didn't want to do that, so I only put 2 3 by whatever they happen to kind of fit at, and then I put like a little journaling spot in between them. And then the other side is supposed to have 3 pictures that are 3x3 squares, and I ended up changing them to 4x4 squares, and I used 2 of them, and then put the title in between where the other picture was supposed to be. So I changed up the sketch quite a bit, but it's still you can see where I got the sketch inspiration from, or yeah, where I got it inspired from the sketch. So I'm sorry about the glare on the pictures, but I have so many pictures on this, no matter where I put them, there was going to be a glare. So here is the paper I've decided to go with. It has these adorable little hexagons all over it, and it has that same green, the darker green and the lighter green in the background there. So it pulls those 2 together, and it's a very lightweight paper. It's not really a cardstock, and I thought about leaving the yellow paper there to keep it thicker, but I decided not to. I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. These papers are quite thick, and so they help stiffen it up a little bit. So these polka dots on this aren't actually a white. They're more of a pink tint to them. So I end up bringing in a little bit of a pink background on the bottom picture just to even out that color. And I like the way it works out. Not this picture, but the bottom picture over top of the stripes. So I'm trying to decide, because the sketch did call for the 3 pictures here, and they're all kind of angled a little bit cattywampus. And so I knew I needed another square in there somewhere. So that's where I'm going to start playing around and seeing if I can find a spot for that. Yeah. So these like little cards, cut apart cards, came in one of my paper pads. Actually the same one that the background paper is from, so it has a really good match with the colors in there. And so I decided to go, and it's a new day to shine. And then I thought I was going to put this laugh over on the side, but I decided not to, and I ended up putting a journaling spot over there. But this is kind of how it's going to go. It does change a little bit more, but here's that paper. It's actually had a little bit of a pink tint to it, almost identical in color to the polka dots. So I just move, so I make sure I don't get any of the gold circles when I cut it out. And I just have that little tiny hint of pink all the way around. I really like the way that it brings in the dots on the top paper, polka dots, and it just makes it match really well, in my opinion. And then I use that other darker card in the back. I can't even remember what it says now. And I'm going to mat my title on it. And then I'm just using a white piece of paper to mat the top picture on. So it brings the white from the stripes down below up to the top. Okay. Yeah, here's where I'm going to mat that. Like I said, I can't remember what it said. It had some little saying on it, but I think it was like, be true to yourself, something like that. So I just covered it up because I just wanted that blue. Oh, it's a good day to stay home. That's what it says. And we were not home, so that did not. Well, actually, the two top pictures we were at home. The two bottom pictures we were at a park. All right, so that's how it's pretty much going to lay out. I thought I was going to bring in those little subtitles, but the pink was too pink, and so it didn't work out, and it just kind of looked placed there. So I do take those away, put all that stuff away, and start adhering everything down. Oh yeah, I do back another mat behind the title here. I'm going to pop up the top picture and the bottom picture with some fun foam, and I'm running out of fun foam. I need to get to Walmart and get some more. I have some not so fun foam without the adhesive on the back, either side, so I'm okay, but I like the quick and easy part of the fun foam. Yeah. So here I like the way it looks with just the two pictures popped up. And here's where I bring in that little journaling card. Sorry, my cat wants out. She's yelling at me. So I think that little journaling card works perfect in that spot. I like to use the glue and ATG when I put foam down, because the ATG gives it that instant stick and the glue gives it that permanent stick. So that's why I've been using both lately. There we go. Now in the sketch, she had these 3 little clusters of flowers that were just, really pretty. And well, flowers didn't work so well with these pictures, so I went to my die cuts and I found these they're snowflakes that I had cut out with my Cricut. I believe I got them from, it was a free cut file from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and I really like it. So I just cut out a whole page of these snowflakes, and now I'm just going to sprinkle them all around here and make kind of like you would with flowers. Oh, excuse me. Kind of like you would with flowers, just making the little clusters, trying to get them where I like them. Yeah, just get them all situated. I do fuss around with them quite a little bit, just try to get them perfect so you can see them and know what they are and everything. Yeah. So I am having so much fun with this class. This is the second time I've taken one of their the Scrapbook Generations classes, and they just have such a neat way of putting multiple pictures onto a page where it doesn't look overly busy, and they each look well thought out. And Allison does a super job at running the class and giving you great pointers and extra sketches, ideas for each sketch. So if you are not part of the any of her classes, Facebook classes, I suggest the next time she has one, sign up for it. It's only $12, 20 weeks long, and you can do it at your own pace. There is no rush to keep up with the class. It's kind of like your own pace, and it's amazing. And you get so many more than just the 20 sketches with all the different alterations she does to the sketches. All right, so I come in with, this is the Puffy Paint in, I think it's called White Sparkle or White Glitter. And I'm just going and over top of the centers of the snowflakes I just put down, just to give them a little shimmer to them. And then here's where, oh, I was checking the colors of my 2 pins because I decided she had some stitching around these 2 6x6 pieces of paper, and I did not bring out my sewing machine. I really should. I really love the way it looks when you sew onto a layout, but I'm lazy and I never dig out my sewing machine. So I just do the faux stitching here, and that's what I'm doing. And I did the bottom one in the lighter green, and then the top one I'm doing in this darker green just to make sure it shows up really well. And I really like the way that that ends up looking. It just gives it that little tiny detail all the way around. Now I think it would have looked really good to have this one in if I had got out my white gel pen and did the top in it. But I decided just to do both of them in the greens. Yeah, so that's what I did. All right, what am I going to do now? I do know I do some journaling on this one. Oh, yeah, and I used the light colored green for it. I got this pin at the dollar store, so it works really good. It's a wedding pin. And then I bring in the silver glitter puffy paint, and I do about 3 spots in each cluster and call it good. I hope you enjoyed this layout. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you already are, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.